Y'all need to get in tune because
It's a cultural conversation.
This is a cultural conversation.
This is a cultural conversation.
Yo, it's your boy Steph.
And this Logic's what am?
We back again, episode number, I think I was finna say 71, but I know damn well 71 is what, 51, sir. It's 51. Mm-hmm. He over there drinking cranberry juice, and we got Nicky Boxx in the building. Nicky Boxx, what up?
What up, the controversial critic?
Okay, I was gonna say, if I see you in the street, do I call you Nick or Nicky? Because I was gonna say, do I say Nick or Nicky? Do I say Nicky Boxx?
Nick, because Nicky can be misconstrued. We're just Nick.
Okay, yeah.
That's just the alias.
Yeah. It's
okay.
The personality name.
Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. Today we got Nick. Is anything you want to talk about? You want to shout out or your own real quick? While we still fresh and hot, while they still listening to us, because they might cut us off after like 10 minutes because we might be boring or something,
Oh, really? I'm looking,
Drop your Instagram then, or whatever you doing.
Your productions, everything you do.
Oh, I ain't. Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you meant like solicit myself.
Oh no, wait, actually get your
you ain't hear me. I said I'm looking. I'm looking.
Drop your
that's
Instagram.
what people say on them little dating apps. They say
myself.
looking ? That's how you know if they're trying to get it cracking. You say looking. So my Instagram is Box Nicky. That's 2 X's. My Facebook is Nicky Boxx. That's also 2 X's. And then my business account's Box Entertainment TV. No spaces.
All right. What is it that you up to right now?
So right now I'm getting my podcast together out of the box. I got a couple projects that I've been saving for. I've been working on. I just got to get the practices going. I started back dancing with A-List. I've been on a 6-month hiatus, getting myself. Yeah, it's been 6 months. Getting myself together financially.
For those that
mentally.
don't know, A-List is like the premier Chicago dance team right now.
And I'm a founding member also.
Yeah, I don't think
yes,
there's a team
since the beginning. Yes.
Completely honest.
Vice president of A-List. I should probably say yes. I have a title.
I know, nigga.
Right. That's why we inform the world. Right. Cultural conversations.
All right. My bad. I'm just going through my dad jokes because I usually roll around with a dad joke.
I got you said a bad joke?
It could be. No, you can drop a bad joke. A dad joke. Okay, no, I got the perfect one. I got the perfect opener then since you asked it. When does it become a dad joke?
When does it become a dad joke?
Yeah.
When you forget to pull out.
Yeah. That's a good joke. That's a good answer. It's almost the answer because the answer is when it becomes apparent. And if you don't pull out, you become apparent.
Oh, see, look at that. Ding, ding, ding.
Judges.
Nick, we 50-something episodes in and all the dad jokes I dropped, this nigga never got one.
Wow.
This nigga never nailed it.
This nigga never got one. All right. That's kind of really corny. I got one. This one, good for everybody. This is a joke that Kevin Samuels would probably say. How do you make your girl scream during sex?
Okay, I was gonna answer that for real, but you gotta answer it in a way that's a joke.
How do you make your girl?
Kevin Samuels wouldn't say this, but I was thinking about him. No. Yeah.
How do you make it? But it gotta be.
I feel like I could get this. How do you make your girl scream
2 for 2?
Sex?
Wait, Mallow says he think he can get it.
Man, fuck, I don't know.
Wait, okay, let me ask this. Hint round, right? Hint.
Round.
Can we be real with the answer?
You can be whatever.
Is it a real response? But I'm saying like the answer because you know.
Now look, the answer is real because every dude that's listening to this is probably, if they don't laugh right away, they're gonna sit there and be like, damn. That's why I went to space, because the answer is out of this world.
Ask the question again. What was the question?
How do you make your girl scream during sex? Right?
How do you make them scream during sex?
That's you said, right? How you make them scream?
Yeah, how do you make a girl scream during sex?
Did you niggify the joke? Is that how it was written?
No, look, you go when I
because how you make your girl?
How do you make your girl scream during sex?
It could be your wife, your girl.
Oh, okay.
When you fall in?
Nah, y'all want me to just tell the answer?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, the way you make your girl scream during sex, call her and tell her about it. You know, you can't call a girl and tell her.
Wait, what?
Because look.
Yeah, so Kevin Samuels would not say that, but I get why that was your train of thought.
But, so look, so this the way, like a lot of dudes we've been talking to, it's been like this, like, what do you say?
I said he didn't get it. I'm like, because you're not having sex with your girl.
Yeah. So this the thing. This is the thing. This is the part of the joke. So a lot of men, you know, they be saying men be feeling like they trapped in all this stuff and they just don't do nothing but pay bills and die and shit like that. And a lot of times we talk to a lot of older men, they'll tell you like, happy wife, happy life, that train of thought type of shit. Like basically everything is to please her. So you not gonna call her and complain about shit. Even if she made dinner fucked up, you ain't gonna say, hey, babe, you know you burnt it. Men generally just sit there and be like, all right, you know.
Oh, so I didn't get it.
So no, so the thing is, the thing about it is like generally you just not gonna call your girl and complain about, like a lot of men hold stuff in. You get what I'm saying? So if you gonna call your girl, because why we hold it in, because niggas not gonna care about it. One, two, it might get rejected right up, it might get hit right back on you. What the fuck is the word I'm thinking of? It might get reflected, yeah, right back on you. So a lot of men hold a lot of stuff in because of that. So you never gonna really call your girl and be like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you what you did wrong, because it's just she gonna scream at you, she gonna get mad, or it's gonna turn into you did this and this. You want to talk about this? You know what I'm saying?
No, you know what's funny is I definitely took that a whole nother way. I thought you were saying you having sex with somebody else. And you call her,
so that wasn't it,
and tell her. No, but I get his way too.
Wait, so it wasn't it.
No, so he's saying that it's like, because you know, niggas, if you have a problem with your girl, it's gonna turn into a
argument.
Her yelling at you.
Yeah. So that's why I said
a lot of men generally feel like if you bring any type of problem to your girl, they're gonna yell at you. So we don't do it. So he said if you want her to scream during sex, you just gotta call her.
That's like look, okay, so look, me and Mallow was talking before, and I was telling him about like, okay, so all right, let me go back a little bit. So the thing is, like I was saying, a lot of men that's in relationships, that's why I said like men they might not get it right away, but once I tell it, they're gonna be like, wow, you right and all, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of men, they deal with that. A lot of men hold a lot of shit in. But me and Mallow was talking, and I was telling him about like how it's a lot of things that men don't do it. Like it's men that's not getting as much sex at home and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's how I got on Kevin Samuels mindset, because Kevin Samuels is basically here to save men like us. You know what I'm saying? Do you listen?
Because it's too much of a depth. It's too much.
But that's some of the best jokes.
So the thing is this.
Where am I? Where the fuck am I at?
It ain't. It's not that deep.
It's not that deep. He just don't understand.
Yeah.
So like,
I'm a whore. I don't deal with.
I was just gonna say, are you in a relationship?
I was for 4 years.
See, well, I don't know what y'all relationship was like.
And for 4 months, I've been reckless.
Right, it's really like something that a lot of men in relationships deal with. That's why it's like.
Well, I understand, but it's just like when the joke itself is like, I really have to sit there and like.
Yeah, so it's like
it's funny to me either way.
Yeah,
is that a real
like,
background or is that fake?
No,
that's
that's
my real
his
background.
crib now.
Because I'm like that one kind of dope. It look a little natural.
Yeah, you can definitely go Google a picture and slap that shit on the back though. You can.
But low key, it was just crazy the way you
could do that?
transitioned it. It did look. You almost didn't look like that was your background. It almost kind of still.
Because I got a little Amazon set up. What I'm gonna do is I just need to buy me a thingy that I like, a little backdrop. Because I got the Amazon thing where you can set it up.
Green screen.
I got that.
Oh.
But I want an actual background.
Oh yeah, I feel you.
Hey Nick,
I guess I could in post production.
You smoke, don't you?
I do.
How you feel about the backwood band? Excuse me.
I'm not a fan of backwoods, so it doesn't really.
Don't rub me no kind of way.
Why they banning backwoods?
I don't know. They talking about something. They banning backwoods and something with like menthol. I think all menthol cigarettes or something like that.
Oh well, ain't no point in smoking no more. Ain't no point in smoking no more.
Right, the point of them was menthol.
And they said the FDA is the one that's supposed to be doing it. supposedly the FDA.
Yeah, just get rid of them.
Yeah. I don't care about backwoods. I don't smoke backwoods.
Yeah, I feel like it's a waste of your weed. You not getting no higher than if you smoke out of a swish of sweet.
You saw my cousin. My cousin was you saw his little live.
Who, Morgan?
How you feel about backwoods? Yeah.
Who, Morgan? Oh man, I gotta talk about Morgan.
What's the dilemma? What's the big deal about
backwoods? Just look a little cooler. That's it. You know. Cause look, they all okay. So in rap videos, they always talk about like, I got this much weed in my blunt, or like I heard a nigga in one rap say I got an ounce in the blunt, and it's just like that's no way. That's like saying you put a quart of liquor in a cup this big. You like I put a whole gallon in a cup this big. You be like, what the fuck? Like you can't put an ounce of weed in no time unless you putting multiple blunts together. So it's the ideology, like people like, yeah, well, mine's is this big. I put 3 grams. I put 4 grams in.
So you can make a fat blunt with backwoods.
Yeah, it's bigger paper.
So would you?
You say what?
So people basically they like a brag. The reason people smoke backwoods is to brag.
Yeah, as I said, it looks cooler.
It's the Joneses. It's part of the Joneses. You got to get your mics when they come out. You got to make sure you get your flea outfits. You got to make sure you have your backwoods when you smoke.
Now I will defend the mics.
Nobody's sessions. You can't get in nobody's sessions. We gonna get you can't get in nobody's sessions without a backwood. And if you smoking anything other than the backwood, you got to have 4-5 blunts.
I didn't even know.
Man,
it's excessive.
I knew there was a reason people smoke
because it's saying cool and everybody do it. You go smoke with a drug dealer. He's smoking all backwards because he's a drug dealer. So now you trying to keep up with the drug dealer.
Hell yeah, a pack of wood's like $12. A fucking pack of honey Dutchess. I think was it 4 or 5 in there? 4, 5 or 6, 5 or 4 or 5. I think maybe 6. Whatever it is not enough. It ain't 6 because that mean they $2 each. It's not 6. It's probably 5 or 4 for $12.
I think it's like $6.50 for like the big pack.
It's a flex. Okay.
But this is the thing. I done seen somebody give a fucking what's them things? Them leaves, them big ass things. I done seen somebody give them a whole bath. The motherfucker's so big you have to give it a bath. They sit the motherfucker in the sink like you washing a dish and you soak that bitch, super soak it.
It's called a frontal leaf. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So back in the day, they were smoking frontal leaves back in the day, like in New York, NY. They used to be rolling a lot of that. If you listen to a lot of their raps, they be like a roll de Fonto is nothing but a big ass leaf. You know what I'm saying? That niggas just now hopping right back on. But the woods, I don't know where you got seeing woods at, because I don't know if you know, woods are $15 in Minnesota. So like the price does vary, but like I stay like right out here in Blue Island area, and they definitely 12 here. In the city, I be seeing them for like $12 too.
You don't live in Chicago?
I live in like 2 blocks away from the city of Chicago, literally.
Oh, okay.
I'm right at the dividing line.
Why you say something about Wyoming? That's what he said.
No, I said Minnesota.
He said Minnesota.
Minnesota. What the Minnesota doing?
I'm saying they're $15. That's why I'm saying. The point I'm making is they're not cheap. That's why I'm saying they're not really cheap.
So where are they banned at?
They said FDA is supposed to be banning them. So I guess all over.
Wow.
If the FDA
and menthol cigarettes, is that like definite, or are they like talking about it?
They is talking about it.
And smoking.
But I would. I can't look. I feel like a hypocrite when I be like, yeah, y'all shouldn't smoke, and I drink.
Yeah,
I feel like a hypocrite.
I mean, no,
because smoking does
everything
have
in moderation.
Other people,
everything in moderation. Like I feel like with liquor, you know, if you're not busting it open every day, then you should be fine. You know, occasionally.
I know, but it's still like it's no health benefits.
yeah.
It's only.
I feel that way too. Almost that like. I don't get hypocritical on it. Like I don't really be telling them like you need to ban shit because it's like it's so much other shit out here that we doing. And my thing is like as long as you're not like A, selling it to kids, B, smoking in front of kids, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't smoke cigarettes. I ain't never smoked a cigarette. Don't know what a cigarette.
Some smoking back there.
Nah, this weed. I smoke weed. I don't smoke cigarettes.
Oh, that is so beautiful. Yeah, I would love to be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But I'm in this nice Christian home.
Yeah.
Boy,
I
this ain't nothing to do with Christianity.
This is a nice, wholesome. The house is so blessed and highly favored. You know, we
ain't got the means to get the smell out.
Hey, one day I was over there. Mallow looked at me. I'm packing my little weed bag up. Cause I'm finna go outside and smoke. He like, hey man, I wish you could smoke in here. I was like,
I feel it's like I know the feeling. It's like I get the convenience.
If we do this again and it's in person, we just gotta bring some deodorizer.
It ain't my house.
Well, you can smoke in your house.
I'm talking about
your house.
Oh, I don't, man. Talk to Tierra.
Just put some. I got the connect at the CBD
I'm not
man
a fan
stuff.
of the smell either, but the only reason I was okay with him smoking is because I know how the zone he gets in when he high. I don't do this with you every week. So
you're right.
So I know he's in a better zone when he can actually smoke while he's recording.
You know what I'm saying?
Edibles, Nick.
I love all drugs.
Okay.
I have my limits.
Come on, man.
Okay, I don't
so I don't like the Tina. I don't like the methamphetamine. I don't like Harisha. For those that don't know,
all these hip new names.
It's heroin.
I know exactly everything.
Now I've tried. So I've tried shrooms. I actually like shrooms. I like shrooms. Shrooms is like weed to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's from the earth. You can't really mess with it too much. You know.
I want to try shrooms.
I've tried acid. It sounds.
I want to try. I wanted to try both of them at one point. I want to try. Okay, I'll just say this about acid. I'm gonna let you keep going because I tell you, look, Mallow. A lot of people that you think that. No, okay, never mind then. But a lot of smart ass people, they've done it. It's almost like what the fuck, Nick, you did it, so I don't even want to. Almost like you the one that did it, so I don't want to even do it. But I have heard that it does, like especially creative people, it does put you in like some extra experience.
Listen. If you are creative, if you ever got high and you see what that weed do to you, imagine what the strong shit do. You know what I'm saying? Like that motherfucking, first of all, the shroom. Let me tell y'all the story about the shroom. The first time I did a shroom, I thought it was weak. I was mad. So I kept eating it. I'm thinking it's weak. I'm talking about an hour went by. You know, I'm used to smoking weed shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit, you get high quick as hell. Man, my cousin, first of all, I should have known something was up. My cousin was upstairs in the bathroom for 30 minutes. We thinking she on the phone. She screaming, she hollering, she laughing, all type of stuff. She thought, she having a real good conversation. Must be a nigga. She come downstairs, y'all. I'm high as hell. I just got through tweaking by myself in the bathroom. I'm like, we like what? You was by yourself. I guess in a good way, right? So I'm like, I gotta go shit, because you know, when I do drugs and the shit drop, like when you take a good pill and the pill drop, it make me have a shit. So I had to go upstairs and use the bathroom, and then I'm thinking, man, I just wasted $25. Gee, I look down at the flow. At the first turn, it drops. Blue.
Wait, nigga, what?
Listen, you got to get into the story. The first. We
didn't even know you was on the toilet.
I was. It say blue. As it say blue, I look at the flow, and I guess the blue set off the material hitting the water. I guess it set off whatever nervous system rupture that was supposed to happen for the highness, because the flow turned into water. And I'm like, all right. Okay, I'm starting to feel a little something. Then I look over at the shower curtain. I got these shower curtains from Target, and they got bars on them. They colorful bars. I was trying to get creative with the colors in the bathroom. And then it was circles. It was circles on the end of the bars. I look over at the curtain, y'all. The motherfucking circles was going up and down the bars. Up and down the bars. I could not believe it. I'm like, but I'm a professional, so I'm not gonna sit here and be tweaked out like this. I'm gonna realize that I'm high. I'm like, okay, and this is fucking fantastic. And the rest of that night, I was floating on air, Katy Perry. Beautiful.
See, and that's the thing. I literally only heard good experiences off shrooms and acid for the most part. If the thing is, you got to be in a good.
Yes.
You got to be in a good mood. You got to be around somebody that I think you should be around somebody that's done it before, just in case you have a bad trip. Because I've heard some horror stories. You know what I'm saying?
And people that are just weird, they had a bad trips.
You had a horror story?
I ain't never done shrooms or I ain't never done acid, but my man's
not you. I mean, you said you heard a horror story.
Yeah, like my man's had a bad trip and they woke his ass up with like. I used to hang with these white folks, right? So they used to be like, yeah, they just had this thing like get chicken nuggets ready before they do acid, right? They're like, if you have a bad trip, they was like, look, that's why I mentioned they was white. That's exactly why I mentioned that. Exactly. They was like, look, they say, look, bro, look, their idea was there's like everybody loves chicken nuggets and everybody loved dinosaurs. It was like coming out of bad trip.
So it was the dinosaur chicken nuggets from Aldi.
I don't know where they got them from, but they was definitely on some dinosaur chicken.
Served them at my job.
And that's when I knew, when I seen shit like that going on, I was like, oh, if I ever do this, I definitely want somebody by me. Because like, if you think a dinosaur chicken nugget is what's gonna help you, what the fuck you think gonna happen by yourself? You don't have nothing even that you just by yourself just on a bad trip. Nigga, that shit, I done heard stories about people having a bad moment. I mean, like being in a bad mood and just like how you shit started tweaking out. Like my man said, he started looking at the grass and he was like, I saw all the insects in the dirt. He was like, I just started seeing all the insects. Then he's like, they got big. Then they chased me. And he said, when he came to, he was by himself. He said, when he came to, he was by this lake by himself with his shirt off.
Oh, nah.
And exactly. And I just was like, no. Like I've heard about like my white friends, like they go to the forest and do this shit. And I'm just like, why? Because you know everything kind of tweak you out. They like, no,
they want to see the bugs.
Like yeah, they're like, we want to see life for what it is. And I just like,
no, they want to and then when you get to that point, you're overdoing it. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to do drugs and to enjoy yourself, not to become a crackhead. You know, doing 3 or 4 different fucking acid strips in the same night, or popping 3 or 4 fucking Molly pills, doing cocaine, and downing a whole bottle of fucking Hennessy is uncalled for. And so that's when you get the being R. Kelly. I believe I could fly at the top of the fucking student center.
Yeah. I forgot who I was telling, but I was like, you'll be surprised at the stuff people do. You'll be surprised at the volume of drugs people do. Like you're sitting here and hear somebody say like, they know people that do cocaine, and the people that do cocaine be our age. I know, like when I lived in St. Louis, it was a lot of people out there my age really doing a lot of that stuff, like cocaine. I remember I met this girl. She was like one of the baddest girls there. First day I link up with her, she like, you want to do Molly? And I'm just like, I didn't really realize people was doing drugs like that. Jeez. Yeah, but then I realized after that,
everybody do that.
That's what I'm saying. I realized because I forgot who I was talking to, and I was like, no, niggas really do drugs like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's
cocaine
just like,
cut that drunk. They cut all the cocaine, cut all the other drugs out.
You know what's so funny?
Calm you down.
When I was in college, the one white dude that was around all the time, they told me he was the one that did cocaine. If you remember, who was the one white dude that hung around Reese and Will and Cam? Yeah, literally, G. I hung with only black people, and there was one white dude with a black. He used to being around black people. He wasn't like a white boy. He like fuck with black people, and he was the only person they said that ever did that. I was like,
shit, I wouldn't think that one thing about cocaine, I don't think you be doing that shit alone. I don't think nobody really just be It's probably
just hitting cocaine.
I
Some
don't
people
know.
know
I don't
they
know
go
them
get their
folks.
little
I
$35
don't know those
bag
folks.
and they do their bumps throughout the night.
I'm glad I don't know shit about any of this. That way I won't just try to get myself into some bullshit. I do want to try shrooms though one day.
And you not finna get addicted to it. And you
I
not
know.
gonna...
No. I don't want to do cocaine.
Hey,
I ain't talking about
shrooms and acid.
Would you propose doing like something with your this to Mallow, my bad, Nick. Would you propose doing something with your girl like
I told her let's do CBD. I was living life on the edge. I was
what
like,
the fuck
you call CBD on the edge? What the
on the edge?
No, I'm like No, not on the edge shit. But no, I don't smoke. So I did want to do CBD with her. That was a joke, nigga.
I know.
No, it wasn't.
That was a joke.
He's serious. That's his edge.
I didn't know that's as far as it went though.
Grandpa
I told her,
Dan.
I was like, we could get high together one day. I said we could get high together one day.
Imagine people
Grandpa
telling their high
Dan.
stories. They high horror stories of Mallow like, hey man, we had this strong ass CBD one time.
CBD.
No, I do want to try CBD though to see what
this all
I would like to feel relaxed without being high.
Ding 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 ding. I forgot and remembered again.
Pot.
That's fucking crazy.
Pot.
How long that lasts you?
Don't worry about it.
A week?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
So I gotta do. He got like a fake weed shop in his house, but it's like set up just like when you go to the weed shops, and he got $100 zips.
Is it good though?
Yes, but it's shake.
Oh, okay.
It's $100 zips a shake, and it's like low grade Zai, and then he got $200 shakes, high quality shit. You can't even smoke half a blunt of it, and you just be on your ass.
Oh, man, you have to smoke this shit, man. This shit I be having. I ain't gonna lie, like I can't even show you on here, man, but I could send him a picture and he can show you. But you know, everybody be like, my weed come from Cali. Like, okay, this dude that I go to, it actually, his brother just was on the plane yesterday I was just telling him that there's a lot of people bringing weed back from California. I know you've probably heard of it too. People just coming back with weed from Vegas and California on their little trips. It may not be like pounds. They putting 3 5s and 7s and 14 grams on there, which in 10 years ago, you wouldn't put a gram on a fucking plane. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just like,
it seems like they really laxed on that.
I remember when I went to Vegas maybe 2 years ago, I gave my weed away. I tried to smoke the rest of my little 3 5 as much as I could before it's time. I seen this dude. I said, bro, you smoke? He said, yeah. I said, just have it. I'm finna get on the plane. I was too scared to bring a gram back home, Nick. I was too even scared to keep my little glass container for a souvenir. I was like, even if I wash it out, they might know. And now you got niggas bringing whole ounces back. Like it's
nothing. people be they just packing in a suitcase.
Yeah.
Get your check bag.
So because for one, when I went to the airport going and coming, I ain't see no dogs. I saw no dogs. And
oh no, I always see dogs.
It seems like I don't know how when you put your bag through, I don't know how they scan it, like what they like, if they know if it's drugs or not.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how that goes, but I feel like it's to the point where if the amount is insignificant, they don't care.
Yeah, because
but yeah, I wouldn't.
Especially when you go into a completely legal recreational state. I can see if you're going to somewhere where it's like not legal at all, like not rec or medical. But we got rec, like you can literally just go to.
Well, they don't know where you're going when
on your passport, dickhead.
That too.
I would think they got to know because they got to put the bag in some type of area where other baggage is going to the same area.
Oh, you talking about bags that go under the plane? I'm talking about the ones you take on the plane.
People be packing their weed on the carry-ons?
No, I don't know.
No.
Right.
Okay. I highly doubt. They probably putting it on the plane.
Right.
You know, the carry-on. I don't know if you've seen the TikToks. These girls, they be like, when I open my open my purse at an event, and they be like, the weed in there, and it's like a fucking person screaming. It's like the weed screaming. But that's how you gonna be if you do that shit on. You go take that shit on and carry on. As soon as you open that bag, if it ain't triple, double, quadruple fucking sealed, they gonna smell it, and you gonna be off the plane. And some bad shit gonna happen to you.
Question: what do you have to do to get your gun on the plane if you put it under the plane? Like not your carry-on, of course.
Oh man!
But if you wanna travel with your gun, you can't be a regular civilian with a
two things. You can. Two things. One, you got to figure out which the laws of which state you're going to, because some of the states they will tell you even with a CCL, just leave your gun at home. New York is one of them states. California is one of them states. It's because like it was like what I was talking about. Like we got these laws, but everywhere is different. So like I could go to Indiana and it's a whole different law than what we doing over here. Like everything is different. But from what I know, you gotta get the you get the little the gun case. You generally get one when you get a gun. You get your gun case, make sure it's locked up, make sure it's unloaded, make sure ain't no bullets in there. And I think you check it in regularly. You just check it in with your regular.
But I'm sure you need some type of documentation.
I think you just tell them, and I think you show your license is what I think happens.
Oh, like
you can't check it on the plane with you. It can go underneath.
So the state's cool with it, and then it's like, okay, I'm checking this bag under the plane. There's a gun in it. This is the proof of it, and I'm going to this place.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, that's all you do. For
you got a gun,
that's all you do.
I'm about to get mine. I'm about to get it.
And what you gonna do with it?
I'm just asking the question, B. I'm
just asking a question.
I'm gonna have it. That's what I'm gonna do.
Do what?
We finna do
have. What you mean?
You wanna go to the range?
Huh?
You know how to shoot it?
I said I'm about to have it. I've shot a gun.
Do you know how to shoot a weapon?
I just said I've shot a gun.
You're getting upset and angry.
No, you ignored the answer.
I'm just just trying to figure out what you finna do with the gun.
Nothing.
You finna get kinky with T.
We got a lot of ops. That's what it's for. Just so you know, we got a lot of ops.
Y'all got ops.
About to ride down on them. Yep. We finna ride down on them. And
who was it? The kids' friends?
And a Chevy Spark. Nah, we wouldn't do that to them. We're not gonna do that to them.
He said it.
Or was it a cruise?
No, I'm just asking. I just want to know, because it was something I was curious about. I'm like, I know they can't just tell you can't take your gun.
So you want to take your gun to Hawaii?
Hawaii?
So when you go to Hawaii, you go take it.
Why I can't just ask?
You want to take it to Japan?
Why I can't just ask? I would definitely take my gun to another country if I can. If I have the option to take my gun to another country, I will, bro. That's one thing I fear about leaving the country, bro.
But that's the only thing. Wait.
And you don't.
Go ahead. Go. I'm sorry.
I just feel like you go to a country, just like taking. Granted, they spoke English, but like going somewhere and you don't have no translator and you just don't know what motherfuckers is saying to you or they intent or nothing. I just be like, how y'all go to these countries where they don't have English as their primary language and just function without a translator? I
bring people like Darrell with you because that's the only reason we survived Cancun.
They didn't speak English for
Darrell and Robin.
They speak Spanish?
When you go to Cancun?
I went for New Year's.
Okay. We gonna go right back to Cancun, but I do want to go on this real quick. The reason why we got all this violence in America is because we got guns in America. So you going to another country, they don't have guns.
Probably wouldn't need it.
You're not gonna need a gun. Okay, but yeah, back to Cancun. You said, well, that was what you call. I was thinking about because I'm thinking about going to like Cancun soon. What happened in Puerto Rico? But is it just that one incident when they do? So I don't know about y'all time. I mean, people talking about don't go to Puerto Rico.
I thought it was Dominican Republic.
Nah, I seen Puerto Rico. I think somebody got killed. What did you see in Dominican Republic?
Remember, like it was during COVID where people was missing, like people kept.
It was right before COVID.
Or people were dying randomly.
Yeah, it was right before COVID.
I'm talking about something that just happened.
Oh, I don't know.
Some dude got killed in Puerto Rico. They said he was supposed to be going to go buy drugs. And,
in America?
Yeah, he was American. And Puerto Rico left the resort to go buy drugs. And then they told him don't buy drugs. And they told him don't take a picture. He took a picture and they beat him with like a skillet and some more shit is what they saying.
Damn.
So I ain't know.
I didn't even hear about that.
But how was
they told him not to take pictures of what?
I don't know. They said don't take
maybe
pictures.
The people he was buying the drugs from?
They didn't really specify. They just
said, a white dude.
It was a black dude.
Oh, no.
Yeah, one of our own.
Can't even blame stupidity.
One of our own.
Damn, because they ass be crazy.
Just blame.
Just doing shit.
Blame it on being a nigga.
Fucking SA's not gonna do nothing.
Telling nigga,
Billy, just pull out
blame
your
it on being a nigga. You in a whole nother country talking about what the fuck they gonna do? A lot of shit. Have you seen these videos? They be chopping heads off and shit.
No, them other countries. I seen G. When I was on LimeWire, boy, I used to.
The only thing I did good on LimeWire was porn.
I
never
didn't
utilized
porn
it.
on
I didn't
LimeWire.
even utilize it the way everybody else did.
I showed.
I used it for music and gore. I didn't even really look for porn on LimeWire. Like Bruce, like I seen people get decapitated and shit. Like
and
people
you just summed it all up as gore. Okay,
all that stupid shit.
Such a vast.
My stepdad is
videos.
Is Puerto Rican. He told me about Puerto Rico a long time ago.
When he had the girl, he was picking her up and he was fucking on the bench.
Said, wait, what? What happened? Who got fucked on the bench?
Did he say? I said that's how I saw R. Kelly videos, and then he starts.
I went into details about which one because I saw the same one on LimeWire. They were.
You saw something else.
Is this proof? Talking
about he put. Nigga.
Is there proof? Right, she was 16. Right, she was 16.
That's what I was looking for.
But shit, when we watched it, we was fucking 16-year-olds. So what's the difference?
Who was 16 when the R. Kelly? Wait, what is it?
Thank you.
Boondocks came out with the episodes. It was like 15. If you weren't 16, you was 15.
5-ish, 6-ish.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, shit. Well, it don't matter. It don't matter. I'm not saying I don't feel guilty about it at that age. I'm just saying.
As you think about it as an adult now. And what was he, 26, 25?
Are you serious right now?
I'm just trying to figure it out.
You think he's only 10 years older than us?
No, not that.
R. Kelly is...
Go ahead.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
What you been saying?
Aaliyah, because how old was Aaliyah when she got married? 12? I'm sorry.
Hey, I just know where this is going, so that's why I just like...
He was not 20-something.
R. Kelly's like 30-something. He was like our mom, man.
Yeah, he was 30-something. R. Kelly is good 20-something years old.
Damn, he was fucking that little girl like that.
Yup. Little nasty ass dude.
I don't, to be honest, I don't have any details of remembering the video. I just know he pissed on her.
Oh, I remember them details.
I don't remember them details.
And she was sitting there screaming like a little stupid hoe.
Shut up.
So, well, you ever seen them anime porns? And then they make the noises to be like. Let me stop.
Oh, shit.
All right.
That should be funny.
What y'all was gonna say about the Mortal Kombat movie? Because before y'all even begin, I could just talk about what I know. I didn't even see the little trailer. I'm probably about to watch it tonight. I do remember the old Mortal Kombat, and I did watch it like years ago. I was like, this shit sucked. Like after watching
it, you watched it as an adult.
I was like, this shit sucked. The fucking graphics, or the animations are trash. The little reptile that come out of Reptile is the snake. No, Scorpion, the one that got the snake that came out with the chain thing. Trash. It looks so stupid and fake. I can't watch it. I ain't watched it since that day. So I know this.
And then Annihilation is worse. The second one,
Shao Kahn. That's the one with Shao Kahn, ain't it?
Yeah, the second one. Yeah.
Do y'all know the real Mortal Kombat story? Like the real story?
I'm not gonna lie and sit here and act like I know the story because I
do. I do.
He's so proud.
Excuse me.
I'm just playing. I just learned.
But the first one, they really, I don't know. I just know about the tournament. That's it. I don't really know like who's parent and their dad, and I'm learning that shit as this movie came out. And yes, the first one was utter trash. The second one was more utter trash.
They didn't tell
this
shit
one
for real. Neither one.
Yeah. So to me, this one, as a fan of the game, and just like I don't know much about the story, but I feel like it's serviceable. Like it's not it's not bogus, but it ain't great. And I feel like if motherfuckers was going into it to see it like, man, I want to see this Mortal Kombat story play out in the best cinematic way possible, I don't think they could have ever been pleased, because how can you make a movie about fighting and gore be that cinematic? I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's like I really wanted to see the fighting and the gore. Like that's what I want. That's what I came for.
I haven't seen
and
it.
I think that met that standard. I think it could have had more gore, but it was good enough. It was right on par with where it could have been.
Nick,
how do you feel?
Okay, so I am actually a fan of Mortal Kombat, and I feel like it was a prequel.
Oh, most certainly.
I think it was a prequel, first of all, so I think people had a lot of...
Hey, Hey, I want to put that. I'm gonna put that in the background, G.
I'm sorry, Nick. Go ahead.
I feel like people had a lot of expectations for it to look just like the two great games that came out back to back. Well, three. Yeah, three, because they definitely spent y'all for the monies, for them coins, for Aftermath. Got y'all right on together.
I meant 3 as in 9, 10, and 11.
I don't count 9. 10. I'm talking about the last two. Everybody wanted the movie. From what I see on Facebook and Twitter and all that, they wanted it to resemble X and 11.
X and 11.
You know what I'm saying? Because those was the last recent ones, like that came out back to back.
X and 11 with like Jason and all the rest of them niggas on there.
Right, but that was just extra shit. But the storyline,
I know. I'm just being funny.
Yeah, I guess that's.
I just was playing. I honestly, I just started playing X since Mortal Kombat came out. I've been playing X all over again. That's the only game I've been playing. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not buying 11 no time soon, if at all.
What the fuck?
Oh, so y'all wait.
I ain't playing 11.
We could schedule. Can we next time? Can we do an ass whooping? Can we zoom?
I mean, we definitely could make a Mortal Kombat video.
We definitely could get busy online
of Steph getting his ass whooped.
By who?
The Don, the king of the jungle.
Oh, I must be a mirror. I'm playing myself then.
Boy.
Who you be playing with?
It don't matter. Be surprised.
Okay. Look. Quick game cast moment. Who y'all think is the worst person? Let's go. Everybody here play Mortal Kombat X, right?
Yeah.
Who y'all think is the worst person to play with on that game?
X. Are we talking
I
about
can go
Mortal
first.
Kombat characters only?
Anybody on that game that you play with? No, you can play anybody that's on the game that you play with that you think is the worst.
X.
I can go first.
As much as I play 9, but
I'll go first. Well, you could probably say 9 because it's probably if they not in X, then their son or somebody is in X or a cousin or some shit, or we know who you're talking about. But I think Sonya is ass. I hate
She's not
playing with Sonya.
She's not though.
I hate playing with Sonya.
Who I hated Shiva.
That's not who we. Shiva is not in X.
I don't remember which one she in. That's why I said we just talk. That's what
Shiva ain't been in the Mortal Kombat since goddamn it. I was 9.
He said she was in 9.
I was 9. If
she wasn't in X, she was.
I was 9 when it came out.
You just saying stuff.
Yeah, I was 9.
Shiva. I don't like Shiva. She's too fucking close quarters, and I don't mind it, but I don't like Shiva. That's why I didn't. That's why I don't remember if she was a 9 or 10, but definitely don't like Shiva.
So when the computer plays with this character, he raw as hell. But when any other person that's real plays with him, it's a fool. And I think it's Kodokan.
Oh my God. You know what?
Oh, yes.
I just was trying to learn Kodokan last night, matter of fact. And I was playing with him, and then after I had my mom playing with him, I switched to Sonya. That's why I got to Sonya's ass. Because I had to fight Kodokan, and he beat my ass like 600 times. Because he do that sun charge shit, and then he do that sun choke. And then I think the sun choke, the first one after you on like level 2 or 3, it's like 38% of your health. So like you do that 2 or 3 times, you over with. You know what I'm saying? Like he's strong as fuck, but he's slow as fuck. His moves are like he gotta be close. His moves are ass. And a lot of his stronger moves, you gotta do that power up shit. You know what I'm saying? If you plan to get somebody fast or with like a distance fight too, with like glint on they fight, you gonna get your ass beat. Every time you try to hunt Scorpion, bring you to him and say, you get froze.
Liu Kang from the
So y'all know that Shao Kahn was actually broken in Mortal Kombat 9, right?
Huh?
He was broken.
Who?
Shao Kahn. Okay. The last fight of the damn story.
Are you talking about when
broken?
I hated fighting him too because he kept doing that.
Bro,
that joint.
He was broken.
What you mean by broken? Like hard to beat?
Yes, like they made him way too powerful than he should have been to beat the game. Because I don't think there's a person alive that ain't like, this nigga pissed me off because he was almost impossible. I don't even remember what it took for me to beat him. But I know it was damn near impossible.
He hard on X because he spam. He'll spam you. He'll do that spam. He'll do a bunch.
Yeah, that's what. Like I don't know if he's as bad as 9, but 9 he was. Maybe I'm thinking about X, but I think it was 9.
Who are you talking about again?
Shao Kahn. He's the last fight of the game. He was broken as fuck.
Who's y'all favorite character to fight with? Then?
He just want to know, and I'm not going.
I thought I was gonna get
Angie.
That's just this is what I do for a living.
I was. You finna have me go put this shit on?
I told you might as well download X so we can fight. Play on X later on.
Hey, I'm finna.
Now look.
I'm finna download.
I was gonna say real quick. You said you finna pick Smoke. You know who Smoke and Noob? You know Smoke ain't nobody but Sub-Zero. You know they're the same people. Did you know that? Come on, don't do the grandma trick on me. Damn
I did not. I did not know that.
Yeah, Smoke is really. So it's 2 Sub-Zeros really. That's why you see him in 2 different costumes. The first one got killed, and he had to go do some other shit, and then that's how he turned into Smoke. You know what I'm saying? But then Smoke, they changed him into like one of them Cyrex people, like. I forgot, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about because I think people that play with him, there was the Smoke dude. Was a noob.
Sorry about it.
Yeah, yep. I feel like if you play with him, if that's your go-to person, you're not a real player.
Yeah, he hack.
You know who my nigga is? Quan Chi. That nigga is a fool. Quan Chi a dog.
Yeah, Quan Chi. You gotta know his moves though.
Yeah,
I think a lot of the people that's cold, you gotta it's really an art with Mortal Kombat. Like the timing is important. Mm-hmm. Like knowing you got to know what when a motherfucker throwing a punch, you got to know which move is good to come right after that block, or you just gonna get fucked up if a character faster than you. It's just so much.
It's a lot of mathematics into it. Even when you look at the move list, it says shit like what it tells you like. Not vulnerability time, but sometime like opening time or time it take for the move to complete. And I was watching this video, and this dude's like, "Well, you can do this move because that move has only 13 seconds to put you back on square to fighting again or some shit." And he was like, "So if you do this, it's quick enough to get under there in 13 seconds." And I'm just like, "What the fuck? I didn't know it was all this shit into trying to do a combo." Who was your person, Mallow? You look like
I told you Smoke.
Oh, you said Smoke. I was gonna say, did you know
he didn't come back?
Did you know Smoke and Sub-Zero is the same person?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like the dead version or something, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I love Smoke. I got down with Smoke. I
can't wait till you download. I'm finna beat the break, and I'm off.
It's downloaded now.
I just work Monday next week. I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm
off weekends now, so.
I thought she was already off on weekends.
No, well, I worked in the morning.
Oh, okay.
That's why it was always coming out.
Yeah, Nick, what system you on? If you say Xbox, I'm just gonna have him.
You already don't even disrespect me by saying my name and Xbox in the same sentence.
Hello, respectfully, get this nigga out the house. But
I don't fuck with that.
You got that.
He been loyal for a minute. He been loyal. Okay.
And the only reason I don't have a PlayStation 5 is because I had my money since I heard the first. I had my money. I fucked around and overslept.
This ain't one of those times where you feel like you slacking, G. Nobody can get a PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
It's irritating.
You lucky as fuck. That's just what it is.
I like every time a new PlayStation came out, I was there day one or Black Friday.
This is a pandemic. And then couple that with they didn't have the supply anyway.
Right. It's a lot of people they didn't get them. There's a lot of people that didn't get PlayStations. I mean, we got
some people that bought them got them stolen from the drivers. That was really happening. Motherfuckers was stealing PlayStations off their trucks and giving people blenders and shit when their PlayStation was supposed to get delivered. So motherfuckers was out here. And you ain't never seen no system drop $500. Yeah, I got you right now, $1,200. Fuck, that ain't no thing. Shit. But you didn't even get to finish your Mortal Kombat movie tape.
Oh,
that's how this all started.
I feel like I know where the right. So this is all coming from a place of me recently taking a course in school. how do you properly write and produce and create a storyline and how you stick to it, character development, blah 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 blah, dramaturgical shit. And I noticed that the writers, I like how they was trying to set something up, right? They was trying to first of all grease the monkey a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Let me give y'all something, right? Get the anticipation of, let me give y'all some sub beat. That's what I like that's what I think it is, like sub beat. Like, let me give y'all some prequel shit going on, and then, you know what I'm saying, get y'all the real shit afterwards, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, we still got to get to Johnny Cage, and then he got to fall in love with Sonya, then they got to have the daughter, you know what I'm saying? Jack's got to find his wife, you know what I'm saying? Because he's single in the first movie. So now he got that. Everybody got to have their kid. The blind man, what's his name? Kenshi. He ain't been introduced yet. There's so many different things. I feel like they was just trying to milk it as much as they can.
Set us up.
I think that the graphics were okay. I feel like I have the ability to do what they did, though, if I had a machine. This is my thing. If I had a machine, if I had the $1 million camera with the $200,000 lens, and I had the motherfucking $50,000 computer to edit on, I could seriously do the shit that they did, because it's not hard. Like, if you got the machines, you can make that shit look nice. I feel like they could have done a lot better if they had a bigger budget, is what I'm gonna write that off as. 50 million, and that's what you came up with?
50 mil.
50 million, and that's what you came up with? 50 million.
It wasn't the. I've seen better.
The Matrix still looks better than that. Graphically, the Matrix still looks better than Mortal Kombat graphically. Yes. Yeah. Did you see that shit?
He ain't see it, so I guess he'll
But you got to think about how raw, you know what I'm saying? Especially the second one. Had that whatever the fuck camera they used for the second Matrix, and they had that motherfucking ghost, the vampires trying to get to Keanu and shit.
Matrix recently.
Yeah,
about back then.
I think I've watched out. That's one of my favorites.
You know what's crazy though? The Jurassic Park holds up for a 90s CGI. Jurassic Park of course, it's not as good, but it holds up from the 90s. That is crazy. That's
what I'm saying. You put the money in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the editors was just like, oh, let me go take this little preset and then create fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it was a lot of due diligent editing going on to make sure that the shit was crisp. Like, it wasn't a, how you say their last name? Wachowski brother? The Wachowski brothers? What's them niggas, them white niggas' names?
I don't know. Only
the ones that made they were,
I don't know.
Whatever. But it wasn't one of their films. You could tell.
Them white niggas.
Yeah, it was definitely set up for more movies.
For what it was worth, it was good. I felt like it was decent. I was like, all right, cool. It was satisfying to the mouth. I do feel like X, and I've been watching the storyline of Aftermath and 11 on YouTube, but it's really long, so I've been doing it in motions, and I feel like the movie don't even hold up to the animated story.
That's expected. That's expected.
All right, so
no, because the Witcher series is really good.
I ain't played the game.
The game is good, but the Netflix show is fucking amazing.
I heard it definitely was.
Tomb Raiders be amazing. All of them. Yeah, so you ain't think
I ain't seen none of the movies. I just never heard amazing. I never saw the Tomb Raider movies.
Laura Croft, both of the Laura Crofts was good, and this new little white hoe. She good too.
I just know Sonic was good.
And that's the graphics. Did you see the graphics in Sonic compared to Mortal Kombat? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't see Sonic.
Even fucking, what's it called? The bear.
Sonic is on net.
What's it called?
Amazon?
Ted's graphics looks better than fucking Mortal Kombat.
Sonic is on Amazon, bro.
Yeah, for real. Wow, you know I ain't really kind of don't
I'm
interested
saying
in watching Sonic, but
it's cold.
Ted
It's
good.
good. Watch it with Zoe.
Yeah. I don't know.
I was feeling nostalgic. I wanted to blame it on.
Yeah. I just cannot get back into. I be seeing like people be like, "Yeah, this back on Netflix," and I just be like, "I ain't going back to watch that." Like, I just can't. I like have the utmost respect for a lot of stuff I used to like love and stuff like that. Like, I see people with like the Nicktoons jacket. Like, I'm not wearing a Nicktoons jacket. Me personally, like I just like the Sonic
movie. But you
movie,
respect it.
I respect it. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell a nigga that shit weak. It don't be weak. I just can't really do it. I might
It's
have
not your aesthetic.
T-shirt on or something like that every once in a while, but that'd be it.
You a real simple person, huh?
Look,
that's funny as hell.
I was just gonna say, Nick, you don't know me, but I'm
funny.
so basic. I am so basic. Like I like the simplest shit. If I get it like,
Rolex give me the polo with just the horse.
Yeah, I don't want that shit. I don't want all the I got the rugbies too, and
but you can still make
simple but clean.
with money though. You can still make simple. You can still put that on it, but then you go on to spending more money. Because it got to be Gucci, Prada, Fendi, Monroe, Salvies.
Gucci has never shown me anything that I got.
I don't think none of that shit is worth it. A lot of them ugly ass shoes that look like Crocs that people spend $3,000 on.
That look like Crocs.
I'd be like, y'all do anything. This shit ugly as hell. You look like you finna go sweep a hospital floor, but because they $3,000, you feel like you raw. Like you look bad. Yes.
It's just ugly.
I can go to the thrift store and look better than half the shit these motherfuckers be wearing. They be having $10,000 on their back. Yeah, and it looks so bad.
I don't like them big ass Balenciagas. I don't like them. The triple S's. They're so huge.
I haven't seen a pair of Yeezys I like either.
I don't like Yeezys either. I think they're just as ugly.
I do.
I like the idea.
I want some Yeezys. The pirate black joints. I like. That's a couple of the ones.
I'm gonna look at these bitches.
So you a simple person, but you like shoes.
Oh yeah, my shoe game is ridiculous.
Okay, so that's what it is. He want the shoe to pop out, so everything else got to be dry, so that the shoe could be like bling blang.
I think I don't like attention. Some of the things, the designs, I think they got a lot of attention. It's just one is very like niggas gonna remember it.
Loud.
One is loud, and two, it just be like niggas be like, oh, you got that. Only time I feel comfortable when niggas like, damn, is when like my shoes are crazy, or if like soon to be once I can get one.
So you be scared you're gonna get beat up?
No, hell no.
So what? I don't get the complication.
The thing is, I'm an introvert. You probably can't tell because of Facebook, but I don't like attention at all. Like after when I proposed to my girl, right after I put the ring on her, I went in my room, in my closet, and closed the door because I knew everybody was gonna be, yeah, bro, what up? This. I don't like attention. I'm not afraid of attention. Like if I had to do something, I could go knock that shit out.
You went in the closet.
I don't like attention.
Oh, that is so motherfucking.
Nigga, he talking about he just didn't want nobody in his face.
But that's the thing though. Why is it that deep? Like I be really wanting to like open up an introvert's brain and figure it out, like, cause it's so. Cause I'm not like that. I be like, give it here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like those type of motherfucking people that like cut your throat and you ain't, you know what I'm saying, when you see the weird look.
Because think about it, the craziest people in history have been like the people be like, I just never Ted Bundy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the neighbor that stole the kids, what's the name of that Netflix doc? The neighbor that kidnapped the kid 3 times.
I know what you're talking about, but
had sex with the dad. Oh, you gotta see it. And you don't know what I'm talking about.
What?
You have to see
it. He kidnapped the man's kids and then fucked the daddy.
Kids 3 times. The mom was cheating on her husband with him, and he had the daddy suck his dick. Yes, you have to watch that doc. You have to watch it.
It's a documentary. Do they show it?
No, it's
you know, sometimes they be having like the visual.
Yeah, they got the reenactment of him sucking.
Yeah.
No,
do they?
No. But yes, you gotta watch that doc. I forgot what it's called, man.
Interesting. This is very interesting. I don't want to hear nobody talk about it.
We just.
Yeah, I think the craziest people are the ones that be in your face smiling, and then you turn around.
Everybody be in everybody face smiling. That ain't what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying
introvert is the creepy little motherfucker that's looking for Lucky Charms, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
Nah, that's just like being by himself.
I think it's a difference in just wanting to be to yourself versus being awkward.
He ran in a closet because he didn't want people.
I don't think it's that literal.
No, I really went in the closet.
He went in the closet. For real. He did not want the life.
I don't want See, look, I'm one of the people that I'll be I'm only regular with people I'm with all the time. Mallow, if you bring me around like a group of people, like 10 people, it's just me and him, I'm going to some. I'm not gonna be like awkward and shy. I'm not shy. That's what people get confused. People get being an introvert with being shy. I'm not shy. I just rather not be around people. But like if he brought me around people, he could be like, oh, they all cool. I'm gonna just mind my business for the most part. I don't really put myself out there. I'm finna be, yeah, what up, man? Yeah, I'm Mallow's friend. Like I will if we close and it's something like relatable. I don't really extend like that, man. I be by myself and in my own little world.
So you couldn't do porn?
Nah. I had sex with somebody else.
You could do one for yourself though, right?
Yeah. I had sex with somebody in the room before and it just felt so weird. I was just like,
Can you be recorded?
He said he'll do one for himself, like for his own viewing.
If somebody else was recording.
What? No.
But that would go into somebody being in the wrong, right?
No, I don't need nobody else.
So what about like a couple swap or a threesome foursome? I'm just trying to get into like how deep the introvertedness.
Well, that's not gonna be it's gonna be different with every case because for one, you said a couple swap. One, you gotta find whether introvert or not somebody that's okay with sharing their girl and watching her.
That's the simple fix. Yeah, that's a simple fix. Just answer the question.
No, I'm not. I you know what? When I was out here doing a lot of like my hoeing when I was single and shit.
So you was hoeing.
I got a lot of the women.
Okay, I'm just trying to see how deep it is. Some of them be so like that with that creepy motherfucker that's in deep. Never mind.
Stop.
Never mind. Go ahead.
But no, a lot of the women that I get is generally when we buy ours. Like I see women when I worked at Target, right? And I'm hollering at her. I will wait. I don't know creepy shit, but I'd be like, I'd just rather talk to her when she by herself. I don't really do all that all in your face when I gotta get her. Like I'll wait. I'm more of a wait for a moment type of person with women, and it generally works. Cause like if I'm in a gas station, it's like a bunch of people in there. I'm not gonna be, excuse me, little mama. My luck is always better. Me and her in there, and I just, hey, you know what I'm saying? Do crack my little joke and shit like that, and then I get a little number and shit like that. So I'm not shy. Like I said, I'm not shy. I can cut that shit on and off. But for the most part, I just like the introvert shit. I just told my girl, she like, what you doing for your birthday in June? I said, I'm doing it right now. I'm sitting on the couch doing nothing. Like, I don't, like everything she thought about, I was like, well, I don't really want to do it with nobody. Like, the only thing I thought about doing for my birthday with people was like playing volleyball because you need people to play volleyball.
He said you need people.
But other than that, like, she was like, let's rent a boat. I was like, I don't really want to be with nobody on the boat. I gotta. Then I'll be like, I can't listen to what I want to listen to. I gotta be mindful of other folks. Like niggas be on the boat with me listening to West Side Gun for 6 hours straight.
Dude, that seems so fucking funny. Did you be on the boat listening to? Yeah, you know what got the 40 on the hip, man.
I am so like. So you need to get like
I just enjoy everything by myself, Nick. Like introverts, everything is better by itself. It's just like. I
think you should rent one of those for your birthday. So I think this is a good medium. Rent you one of those little private islands.
Rent a private island.
Yeah, it's not as big. Wait. It's not as big as you think it. No, they have these. So like in Jamaica or Hawaii, either one, Jamaica or Hawaii, they have like these little sub islands where you have like a little piece of a fucking island thing with a house on it, service and all that shit, and you can rent it. You know what I'm saying? And then like in this like a nice size house or whatever on it. And then you can have people there. Then you have your own space. And then so that you can be an introvert on your own.
I got one word for that. Scary.
How?
Sorry. I watched so many videos on YouTube about like places to never go to. That sound like I'm gonna be on an island in a whole nother country. Who's to say some motherfucking crazy people don't just run up in my little hut while I'm sitting there with my little family? It's just us
in my hut.
No weapon. Hey, like, yeah, you by yourself on
in your little hut that you at now. Anybody can run up into anywhere.
You run this hut up in here, you're gonna die. This is the wrong hut to come into.
In my little hut.
Oh no.
I have a gun. This is the wrong hut to run into up in here. But, but like Jamaica, man, look, I'm scared of some of these other. Now, if you tell me I can go to like, what's a nice friendly place to go to? someplace in California or something.
Wow.
Like some little.
I'm going to Punta Cana for my birthday.
My girl want to go to Punta Cana so bad.
I don't know what the fuck that is. What country is that in?
Between legs.
Nice,
talk about between me down there. Punta Cana.
How do they come up with the Punta Cana?
I heard of Punta Mina.
What's that?
I don't know. I heard of it.
You just gonna say something.
I said I heard of it. I ain't said I know what it is.
Punta Cana. I want some Punta Cana.
All right. So last thing is what we was gonna say. COVID shedding. What you mean COVID shedding?
So it's this. I had a really interesting conversation with this woman when I was Ubering. I thought she was like a kook, but then she, at the end of the conversation, she started like listing all her accolades and all her bougie degrees and, you know, schools that she went to and stuff like that. So she was one of those hippie white people, but she was very smart, very educated. She was basically like, I think her and Mallow probably would have got into it if he was in the car. But the shit she was saying was so it makes so much sense, especially when you start thinking about like alternative things from what people are telling you. So she was saying basically like shedding is when so they don't really understand the vaccine yet, right? So just like if you're taking something from something and creating something else, it still has some of those same properties. So when you're giving somebody something, you know what I'm saying, I'm coughing high and I'm releasing whatever it is within that on the person that I'm coughing on. It's the same thing if you're injecting something that's supposed to, you know what I'm saying, heal you. You know what I'm saying? It has this thing where it sheds. Like I can pass by Mallow after I've just been vaccinated, 24 hours after I've been vaccinated, and now he's feeling the same symptoms that I felt on my second dose because he's been around me. Kind of like when, you know, women be around each other for a long time and their periods sink.
It's not the same thing, but I understand.
It's the same. It's the same logic. Like when you around, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
My girl told me
Stefan, like, let me just put my mask on.
No, for real. And she was telling
know that's not a real
mask. I know. Oh. I saw it when he was playing with it.
Look, and moving my. Yeah, I want your COVID shedding on me.
But that's what I'm saying. I didn't get the vaccine. I'm still researching. I'm still.
So is the gist of it is that do you think it's true, or you just understand her train of thought?
I understand her train of thought, and from the things that I research, from the stuff that I study, and you know what I'm saying, the research that I do and stuff, you know what I'm saying, these motherfuckers is crooked. Basic science, like the understanding of the human body and what the body does, the reason why we get sick, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't get sick because you wet your hair and you went outside and your pores was open and it's cold. That is a lie. It's some ghetto slave shit that was passed down.
I got somebody else,
you know what I'm saying? That's not true. Your body gets exposed to when you too much of anything is bad for us, right? So too much dairy, you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't supposed to be drinking the shit anyway. It's bad for you. Too much fat shit, grease is bad for you. Too much, the lungs are not meant to smoke. So when you do too much smoking, smoke period is bad for your. It's bad for your. So you got to do everything in moderation. So all these pollution, all the stuff that we breathing in, the water is not alive most of the time when we drinking it because it's been processed and filtered and all this other stuff. We not really getting the proper nutrients, the food deserts that we live in. So our bodies build up sickness. And so what our I don't know what it's called. I forgot what it's called, but whatever it is, it acts as a vacuum and it pushes all of the toxins out of our blood cells.
Kidney. No, it's not kidney. It's is it your kidney?
It's not.
Yeah, your kidney.
I know what
your kidney is what cleans your
kidney is for you to shit.
No, your kidney, it cleans your blood and shit like that. So if
something else, but it's not the kidney though. It's something else
that pushes
pushes it into the blood, to the cells or something like that.
This is the only reason why I said that. I don't mean to cut you off. It's because when you have kidney failure, you have to have dialysis. Mm-hmm. Dialysis is exactly that. It takes all the dirty stuff because your body can't do any of that anymore. So it literally cleans all your blood. That's why they be there for like 8 hours. It take all the blood out your body and cleans it. So it pushes it through your body for you and all of that shit. And it purifies, because without your kidney working, it can't do any of that. That's the only reason why I think that. I could be wrong. That's the only reason why I think that.
But it's a different process.
Okay.
That's like full rounded. Yeah, that's like full rounded, like everyday type shit that needs to be happening. You know what I'm saying? But this specific thing is when there's a buildup of bullshit, and it pushes in the cells, and then our bodies react to that because we have to release it. Yes, you know what I'm saying? And sidebar, medication is a number, not a healer. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you have the mucus, you have the coughing, you have the runs, you have, you know what I'm saying, whatever just making your body fight. It's pushing it out, the fever, your body warms up so that it can burn the fuck whatever the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
ain't that crazy? The worst parts is your body helping you.
So you feel it, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. The Spanish flu and fucking polio, those pandemics. They
wasn't considered
whatever, but they tried to take the virus out of the blood. They couldn't do it. They still can't do it with any known virus because a virus is not alive. Bacteria is, and you can't reproduce it. You can't do anything with it. They tried to inject it into healthy people. None of them got sick. There are studies, there's books that you can read about it. So my thing is, if you're creating a vaccine for a virus, if you can't physically take the virus out of something to put it into something else, what the fuck is in the vaccine? Because a vaccine is technically a dead version of something, right? That gets you a little sick so that your body develops.
Just a small dose.
Right. Or something like that. So if you can't extract the virus and there's no physical evidence that you can go anywhere and check what's in the virus. I mean, what's in the vaccine? That's my thing.
I can't answer that. I don't know. I guess I don't know. What I'm conflicted with the vaccine, this one, is that science is better than it's probably ever been.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's like, okay, maybe that's why they could push it out sooner. But at that same time, it's like, well, you don't know what's going to happen long term.
Mm-hmm.
You just know where to go. We see the commercials now, like, were you diagnosed with mesothelioma? Like, you didn't know what the fuck was going to happen. So that's my only conflict. I don't even think that there's bad intention behind any of it. I don't think that there's bad intention. You don't know the long term, and there's no way you could.
I don't think that there's bad intention, but I do think that there's other motives. I do know that eventually there's gonna have to be, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna have to go somewhere else. This is my personal, I could sound like a conspiracist, but I feel like we're gonna have to go somewhere else as a people generally. And in order to survive and sustain outside of Earth's atmosphere and how, you know what I'm saying, because we're our part of Earth. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We will have to change in some type of way. And I feel like a lot of the stuff that they doing is to change, or it could be, you know, the whole 5G thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We basically sitting up in here cooking like a microwave. We like chickens in a microwave being cooked. Satellite brings this is the laser. This is the satellite that is hidden. And these are the other satellite. Let me do it like this. Satellite beam. Tower. That's another tower. Now it's shooting to that tower. All of this is a tower, right? All these are towers, and this is the human population in the middle. And we frying in radiation, tumors, nausea, vomiting.
I think those things would be more prevalent if that were true.
They have. What do you? So you don't
now? We don't know where tumors and cancer come from. A lot of times, we don't know. I'm not going to say that these don't play a part, but I think there's so many factors into why there's so many cancers and why people.
Yes, but COVID came out of nowhere.
But I'm not saying like, get rid of 5G. That's not going to solve it. That's not. I don't think.
Well, I'm just saying there's working theories about things
with stuff like that. If that is true, and we all cooking, right? There's a very small number of people that survive and they know this shit is going on. They're like, yeah, let them cook. We ain't gonna cook. So that small number of people, now that we all cooked and then it's just them. Like you got V-Hole.
Exactly.
to do like what? Like,
what's the point of killing everybody?
If you was already that powerful, anything you wanted was already at your hands. If you decide like, oh, I want to move where that elementary school at, close the elementary school.
But see, this is the thing. It's not
the
saying
motherfucker that have found the cure to AIDS, and now everybody loves me. Yeah. I don't know. It sounds ego based. All of this is ego.
I mean, but you got to think about the money that's
money. That's not it.
If you instead of trying to numb the complications from a problem, why not fix it?
I think there's a profit,
and that's what I'm saying.
Think they cause it. Like some people say they cause AIDS. I don't think they know that. I think they know how to. They probably know how to cure it and choosing not to. I don't deny that. I don't deny that.
So AIDS just can't be. Oh man! So the Greeks been fucking each other in the hole, but
that's
all
not
this.
To say it didn't
but this
exist.
is what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. But this is what. But that's what they like to say. You know, the gays.
I heard it happened with
gays, or you meant Greeks.
No.
What?
Because that's who started, right?
Okay, so I will say this. This is from what I know. Maybe you can, because I do have a friend that's one of my close friends. He gay, but what I was gonna say, I heard that the AIDS came from like animal and human contact sex. The gay theory I heard it comes from because I did hear that it's easier to get AIDS when you are gay than it is when you are straight. I don't think that they didn't say that. They didn't say that. They're not saying that, like, from what I know, gay people, they didn't say that gay people invented it. They just know that it is transferable easier. Like my gay friend told me, he said there's certain kind of medications you can take to kind of slighten the risk of getting HIV, not AIDS, but HIV through having sex as a gay man. You know what I'm saying? Because
it completely eliminates it. Actually,
because I asked them before.
Possibility at all?
Yes, people out here having
stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did that.
Yeah,
because I had asked him. I said, "Why don't y'all just wear condoms?" He said, "Man, it's different." He's like, "You just not really wearing condoms." He said, He said with gay sex, he said they don't really wear condoms as much as like straight people do when they have sex. Is it like? I said, "Do you?" How do I put it? Because I don't want to make it sound like I'm wording his stuff wrong. He basically said that sex with condoms is way different than having sex with condoms with a coochie, basically, with a girl.
Yes.
So that's why he said that you have to take these medications or whatever, pill or whatever the word it is. He said because a lot of times you're not really using a condom. And he said you got to kind of hopefully got a person that's not out here really crazy and actually got some shit. But he said it is easier to catch it when you are gay.
The explanation that he gave you, I don't know, maybe you was just kind of like summing it together or whatever. Some of the word choices,
my understanding too,
but this is so the. I know. First of all, I use condoms, so I don't know what that. Certain people prefer raw, and that's heterosexual, homosexual, whatever. People like how it feels to have human to human skin contact. I don't think that it's easier for any sexuality to catch HIV if you are not taking care of yourself and you have a viral load and you put your secretions into somebody that's healthy. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna catch HIV. But you have a 2-week window.
It was easier because lesbians don't be transmitting stuff as easily
because they eating each other's vajayjays. But say you got your nails done, right? And damn baby, the nails turned on. So now she's fingering the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying? You done scratched a little whoop, you got a little whoop. It's so slight that she don't even feel it. And then you go down there, you start eating for a fool, nut for a nutcracker. Now you done got pieces of those blood particles and HIV.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Yeah. Definitely get it.
Yeah, I
trying to wrap it up.
I was just saying
just
like
in the body fluids. That's so not true. Coochie is
no.
Made
I'm just
of
saying
fluids.
they said that
So
men.
She's positive. She can clap the whole room if she wanted to. She can just spray her pussy.
No, I'm saying he told me that gay men or it's easier for gay men to get HIV than it is. Not saying gay women. I'm not talking about gay women. I'm just talking about versus men and women. I guess he said one is easier to contact HIV in the anal than it is a vagina. He said
I have to research that. I've never heard that before.
I've heard it, but also you do Go ahead.
Go ahead. What you was gonna say?
I was gonna say you do know that, like, because I don't know. I know when I was younger, I used to think like if you have sex with somebody, especially with HIV, you'll get it if you have raw sex. That's not even true. You know that, right? Yeah. So it's like you can have heterosexual sex, and it's not 100% you'll get it just because they have it. I think a lot of it does come into play of not diet but health. And what y'all bodies are going through at that moment in time.
Yeah.
So I don't know I don't know the medical reasons of why anal sex is more likely, and I've heard that too. I'm not saying it's true, but I hear a lot of shit. But I mean, it's a lot of myths. I know there's a lot of myths. Like I no longer believe the myth of trans people out here tricking everybody. I don't believe
that's what you thought.
I heard. Is that not what they say?
That's the common folk have been told.
Wait. Now see you the one can't justify the
exception doesn't disqualify the rule.
Yeah, because
I know it happens, but I thought it was very prevalent, and I don't think it is no more.
Some of your friends got tricked.
Just not here for that.
On episode part 2, May 27th.
You funny as hell. But how much time you got left?
That's about it for me. Y'all got anything else y'all want to put out there?
No, I just want to thank y'all for letting me come back and get on y'all nerves again. It was good to have one with you actually being here, Steph.
Thanks, man. Thanks. COVID mask everywhere.
Right.
Even on the internet.
Next time, hopefully y'all wear y'all mask.
With these cherry red headphones.
My green screen don't fuck with me. So
you know what? I wanted a different color set of headphones, but man, this was the only color that was available on OfferUp for the money I had. So
okay.
I had to make it do what it do, like Jamie Foxx be saying.
I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby.
Follow me on Logic's Lens Gaming.
Yeah. Oh, once he get Mortal Kombat, we gonna fight on Logic's Lens if he want, or we can fight on my Twitch. We could go on live.
Definitely, we could. Let me know when you want.
I'm about to beat the shit out of him, y'all.
We gonna promote it like Mayweather versus the Logan Paul.
Let's do a bet. We gotta do a bet. I don't know.
Ooh, we can think on it. We could promo.
Yeah,
we could promo. All right. So you ready out here?
Yeah, it's your boy Steph.
In this Logic, speak to what you know, be open to what you don't. Remember, nothing applies to everyone but life and death. This is Cultural Conversations. Be safe.
Be safe.